Hi, I'm Carrie, and this is Crafting a Little Unhinged. So I uploaded my first video today, my first set of videos, which was super exciting and fun and has me motivated to keep going. So yeah, very exciting. So here's my unhinged take for today. So I had said previously that I hoped the next time I saw you this would be done. It's not done, obviously. I have this much yarn, and it's got the curse of the never-ending yarn, and that's a problem because I really want to use as much of it as possible. Of course, I could just say, okay, I'm done, I'm not doing anymore, but I don't want to have, I want to have almost nothing left. So I thought that it would go further, or it would not go further. And I was working on what I had hoped would be the last round, and there's still just way more yarn left than I want. So instead of actually following the pattern, thank you, bud. I am ending with a round of just plain Tunisian simple stitch before I bind off. I'm not sure if that's in the pattern. I'd have to go check. But that's just was a decision that I made. But like I said, too much yarn left, so I need to take out this whole row of 8,000 stitches. I don't even know how many stitches it is, but it's a lot. And redo it, because it looks like I might at this point get what, 2 or 3 more rounds out of this before I feel comfortable binding off. So that's what we're doing, is we're pulling out all of these stitches and doing a few more rounds, and then I can bind off, and then I can block, which I promised my boss would happen yesterday. But after just putting in a ton of time yesterday on it, and this never-ending yarn, it's not done still. So we're gonna do a little session now, and hopefully by the time I go to bed tonight, which is what I said yesterday, this will be on the blocking mats for real. So that's where we are. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about is, I know I've read all the things and listened to the advice about doing YouTube videos and making sure that you stay in frame and having good lighting and, you know, just having a nice sharp setup. And I decided that I'm just going to show up just like this. Sometimes I might look nice, and sometimes I might look like I just rolled out of bed. Is that what I look? I feel like that's what I look like right now. I did not just roll out of bed, I promise. But yeah, this is me. This is how I show up in life, and that's how I want to show up in these videos. So I hope that you find that appealing. And if not, that's fine. If I'm not your cup of tea, I'm really okay with that. I don't take it personally. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to ignore all of the advice about how to be successful. And I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. And that's how it's going to be. So wish me luck on this, and I will check back in at some point later in time, because I'm still like redlining the storage on my phone. As much as I've like cleared things out and deleted them, I just keep putting more stuff on there. So try to get better at that, right? Anyway, I will see you later. I will have an update on this and some other things when I talk to you again. All right, so here is another quick little update. I am heading into my website right now so that I can upload a couple of the knitting course videos that I recorded. So I am in the process of making some online yarn class courses. And so I just need to download anyway. So what I need to do is I need to upload all these videos. On my phone camera roll, I literally have a full screen of these videos, which range from, you know, like 37 seconds all the way to like 3-4 minutes. I don't know that I have any over 4 minutes, but again, a whole camera roll of these videos. So I'm slowly going through and checking them, editing what needs to be edited, and then uploading them to my website. So that's what I'm doing right now, because I have 2 more videos that I went through yesterday, and I'm trying so hard to get these done, so that I can start offering these courses, which I'm really excited about, truthfully. One of the things that I've really enjoyed, honestly, about my job at the yarn store. Why is it doing that? I don't want it to be that big. No, that's wrong. Delete. One of the things I've really loved about my job at the yarn store has been the classes that I teach. So I'm looking to capitalize on that a little bit, I guess, and make good use of the experience that I gained. I mean, I still plan on doing classes again, but these will be much more widely available. Obviously, people can take them at their own pace instead of the pace that I set, and then you don't necessarily have to be local in order to take classes from me. So yeah, so we're going to do that, and as part of those, there will be access to my Discord. I mean, you can come into my Discord anytime, but specifically access and support through Discord. And then the other thing that I've been really excited about is, as part of these yarn classes, we then do make-alongs where people can practice their new skills. And so I've been, in the last few months, just developing a lot of patterns. I mean, not developing, but updating a lot of patterns. Some developing with the Tunisian stuff, of course, because I'm way behind on Tunisian design. But yeah, anyway, the idea is that one would take these classes, and then you could have a pattern that you do to practice those specific skills. And then you would take the next course, you know, which would be building on those skills a little bit. And then, oh, look, here's another pattern. So that's the idea. And I only have like 50 more videos to edit, and then they should be ready. There it is. It's blocking. And if I ever make one of these for myself, which I very much hope to, I will definitely be using 2 full cakes. Hi, Greta. That's Greta. Because yeah, obviously this is the smallest size, so that would not fit me. But I prefer longer length. So super loved it. Love this pattern. I do want to make one for myself at some point in time when I have time again. And there we are, one more finished object this week, which feels pretty good. I've had these projects going for a while, but now this is done too, and I'm excited for it to be dry and to write up the pattern and to be able to move on to the next steps of this one too. Okay, so where are we standing with things? The tank top is done, and it is at the yarn store. So as promised, I got it done. I said I would do it, and I did it, and it's done, and it's there. The shawl is finished. It is downstairs. It is nearly dry. I just need to write the pattern now, tech edit the pattern, test the pattern. So hopefully I'll get that done later today. At least get the pattern written up and out to my tech editor, who has checked in on me recently. I saw your email, Caitlin. I promise I saw it. Just not great in the executive function department right now, but I'll reply to you and there'll be a pattern. And let's see what else. Oh, I have a friend coming over in a little while, and we're going to go for a walk, even though it is 35 degrees Fahrenheit outside, which is chilly. It's chilly. But that's okay. We're gonna bundle up. We're gonna wear some appropriate clothing. The dogs, that one, and the other one, wherever he is, probably upstairs trying to find some food. They need to go for a walk. The little boys need to go for a walk. I need to go for a walk. So it'll be good. We'll chit chat, maybe about serious things, maybe not serious things. Maybe we've had enough serious things right now and we just need to, I don't know, hang out together, talk about our children. I have a herd. She has a herd. We're just like herd mamas together. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then I need to shift my attention to that pile over there, which is blanket designs.
Mommy, what's that noise?
Okay, as I was saying, I believe that pile over there. Oh, look, hi, Greta. That pile over there, which is yarn for a cowl and mitt set for Bad Sheep Yarn. I have not even opened it yet because I knew I wouldn't be able to get to it for a little while, so it's just been safely in the mailer, but I'm going to get those out and get that started because that should go pretty fast. And then I have 2 blankets I need to make. They're both the same design, just one is an Intarsia color block version and one is a solid color version. So I started on it a while ago, and it just kind of got bounced around in the priority pile, and now it's going to be back up onto the list. So once I get those done, then I can work on my sweater again. I had done a sweater test. Started it a while ago. But it was going to be a 7-month test that ended in April, so it'll be way back in September. But there were just too many issues with the pattern and with some of the math. And so about 4 months in, I called off the test. It was a terrible feeling. I really hated it. But it was the right choice. So I can fix some of those problems. I can add in some colorwork charts, just like little guys. Because, you know, based on size, there'll be a different colorwork pattern. And the one that I had originally put in there, I didn't love it as much. It looked different on each size. I thought it was going to look different. But then we actually plotted it out on Stitch Fiddle and I was like, I hate how that looks. So I need to just do all of that again. But yeah, then I want to do some, I'm sure somewhere in the middle I'll get bored with things and I'll need something quick. And I have some yarn, I'm looking at it right now across the room, that I have kind of potentially a fun idea for it's like a large one skein, not like 200 yards. I'm not sure how many yards are in this particular skein, but it's like it looked like a big mop head. Anyway, I want to play around with a shawl idea. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll look terrible. Who knows? The only way I'll know is if I actually do it. So that's what I have going on. I have, 14 minutes of video time left on my phone. I'm still like redlining. I have another co-working video that I need to upload, and then this one that I need to get edited together and uploaded, fingers crossed, tomorrow. That would put the first 2 videos 1 week apart. How cool would that be? Definitely exceeded my expectations. I've also gotten 2 knitting course videos edited and uploaded, so I have, I mean, obviously more of those to do, but as I like tic-tac these down and get some space on my phone again, that would be really nice. I'm sure other things are happening. I just can't think of any of them right now because the executive dysfunction is really dysfunctioning. So, yeah. Yes, that's what's going on. I'm going to go get ready for this walk, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.